Ever found yourself needing a substantial amount of cash, like, say, £10,000, and the thought of actually getting it from your bank feels, well, a little daunting? You're not alone. The question of large withdrawals often brings up a mix of curiosity and maybe even a touch of anxiety. Can you just walk into your local Lloyds branch and request that kind of money? Are there hoops to jump through? Forms to fill out? Will they look at you suspiciously? Today, we're diving deep into the specifics of withdrawing £10,000 from Lloyds Bank. We'll explore the practicalities, potential limitations, and what you need to know to make the process as smooth as possible. First things first, the good news is generally, yes, you can withdraw £10,000 from your Lloyds account. It's your money, after all. However, it's not quite as simple as strolling in and asking for it over the counter, especially for such a significant sum. Banks have procedures in place for large withdrawals to ensure security, prevent fraud, and sometimes, to manage their own cash flow. One of the most important things to consider is giving Lloyds advance notice. While they might be able to accommodate a large withdrawal on the spot, it's highly recommended to inform them beforehand, ideally, at least a day or two in advance. This allows the branch to ensure they have the necessary amount of cash available. You can usually do this by calling your local branch directly or visiting them in person. When you do go to make the withdrawal, be prepared to answer a few questions. The bank staff will likely inquire about the reason for the large withdrawal. This isn't meant to be intrusive, but rather a security measure to protect you and the bank against potential fraudulent activity. Being open and honest about your intended use for the funds will help the process go smoothly. You'll also need to provide identification. Make sure you have a valid form of photo ID, such as your passport or driver's license, and possibly your debit card or account details readily available. This is standard procedure for any significant transaction. Keep in mind that there might be daily withdrawal limits in place for certain types of accounts or through specific channels like ATMs. However, these limits typically apply to smaller amounts and are less likely to be a concern when withdrawing a sum as large as £10,000 directly from a branch. It's also worth considering the practicalities of handling such a large amount of cash. Do you have a secure way to transport it? Are you comfortable carrying that much money on your person? Depending on your needs, Lloyds might be able to offer alternative solutions, such as a banker's draft or a transfer to another account. Discussing these options with a bank representative could provide a more secure and convenient way to manage your funds. Finally, remember to keep a record of your withdrawal. Obtain a receipt from the bank and double-check the amount to ensure everything is accurate. So, to circle back to our initial question, yes, withdrawing £10,000 from Lloyds is generally possible, but it requires some planning and communication with the bank. By giving advance notice, being prepared to answer questions and provide identification, and considering the practicalities of handling a large sum of cash, you can navigate the process effectively. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.